How historically accurate is the movie Alexander? Have you ever wondered how closely the movie Alexander reflects the true story of Alexander the Great? This film, directed by Oliver Stone, is inspired by the life of one of history's most famous figures. However, it takes many artistic liberties that affect its accuracy. While it captures key events and the overall scope of Alexander's conquests, it does not stick strictly to established historical facts. Let's start with the battles. The movie depicts the Battle of Gaugamela with impressive visuals and largely accurate tactics, like the Macedonian phalanx formation. However, historians point out inaccuracies in the portrayal of the Persian army. The film shows the Persians as disorganized and wearing turbans, which is not historically correct. In reality, the Persian forces had disciplined formations and used musical instruments to coordinate their ranks. This misrepresentation alters the reality of the Persian military. The film also omits or downplays several significant historical events. For example, Alexander's burning of Persepolis is either overlooked or vaguely portrayed. Historical accounts vary on whether this act was revenge for Persian invasions of Greece or an impulsive decision influenced by drunkenness. The movie does not clarify this important detail. Additionally, key battles like the Granicus River and Issus are either skipped or not fully explored, limiting viewers' understanding of Alexander's military campaign. Another area where the film deviates from history is in its treatment of ethnic identities. The movie often refers to Alexander and his troops as Greeks. However, historically, Alexander was Macedonian, and Macedonia was a distinct kingdom that had conquered parts of Greece. While Greeks did serve in his army, they were culturally and politically separate from Macedonians. This simplification can mislead viewers about the complex relationships during Alexander's time. The film also compresses events and shifts dialogues or actions between characters for storytelling purposes. For instance, interactions involving Persian princesses and Alexander are sometimes relocated or altered. While this makes the film more cohesive as a drama, it reduces historical precision. For those interested in traveling in Greece, the film offers a cinematic introduction to one of Greece's most famous historical figures. However, it should be supplemented with visits to authentic historical sites and museums in Greece for a fuller understanding. Locations like Pella, Alexander's birthplace, and the ancient city of Thessaloniki provide context and artifacts that reveal the real history behind the legend. Exploring these places allows travelers to see how Greek history and culture shaped Alexander's world beyond the film's interpretation. While the movie Alexander captures essential moments and the spirit of Alexander the Great's campaigns, it is not fully historically accurate. It blends fact with fiction, simplifies complex cultural identities, and omits important events. For those interested in Greek history, especially when traveling in Greece, it is best to view the film as a dramatic portrayal rather than a precise historical account. Seeking out authentic historical sources and sites will deepen your understanding of this fascinating era.